The Oscars 2025 happened, and Honora won Best Picture and Best Actress. Best Actor went to Adrian Brody. Dune got a couple in there. I was rooting for The Substance and Demi Moore. Kind of got a letdown there. I wanted something for Nosferatu, and that didn't happen. Nosferatu. And honestly, of all the pictures that they decided to nominate this year, they're kind of lackluster. Honora was. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like Honora. It wasn't for me. Does it deserve Best Picture? Absolutely not. I have no idea why it won. It was one of the few of the 10 that I saw. I saw Wicked. Wicked got kind of snubbed a little bit there too. It got a couple, but none of the big ones. And I enjoyed Wicked enough that I thought that was probably the best picture. That one or Substance. But now we got Honora. And then Zoe Zaldana for Amelia Perez. Again, another picture not for me, but I like Zoe, so good for her. Um, Alien Romulus was up there for best visual effects. There was just not a lot to choose from, and I know it was ridiculous to think that we would get any kind of Deadpool and Wolverine nominations, but yeah, that was one of my favorite movies last year, so whatever. But yeah, I watched it. Conan O'Brien was entertaining. I like the sandworm playing piano, and then also the harp later. That was funny because like he said, if you pay that much for a bit, you got to use it twice. So there was a lot of good jokes in there. It was entertaining enough. I made it into a an evening with the family, so that was fun. But yeah, it's just this is the state of Hollywood right now. I don't know what to tell you. It's just next year we'll see what happens. They really need to up the game because the big studios aren't really making the movies that are winning best picture because that went to an indie that was like $6 million to make. And yeah, all these glamorous, like The Brutalist, another a 3 hour vanity project, pretty much. I guess I was like, okay, that's remember The English Patient back in the day won all those sweeping awards and it like took from some big movie that came out that was supposed to win, but yeah, it went to The English Patient instead, and it was like, okay, I don't know. And I know I'm in the minority here, but I really liked Avatar and Avatar 2. I think those get best visual effects, but they're never up for best picture or anything. Actually, I think they might have been. I don't know, but I haven't really watched the Oscars in several years. But Conan O'Brien actually got me to watch, honestly, because I could care less for Jimmy Kimmel. And like the last time I maybe watched was when Letterman hosted. So it's been a while. But yeah, lackluster show, but I watched it. Honora really didn't deserve it, but whatever. Uh, as far as Wicked goes, I really love the musical, so I'm biased, I guess, because the movie was okay. It wasn't as good as the musical. Because if you've seen the musical live, you'll know what I mean. It's just next level, and the movie's been spread out into two parts, and I think it was a tight 2.5, 3 hour musical, but spread out into like 5 hour movie or whatever. Okay, so whatever. Who am I, right? So, but yeah, in substance, just it's a horror movie. It doesn't really belong in this world of Oscars, especially if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. But here we are, where that's up for Best Picture and all that. So, but still, I was rooting for that because I'm more of a horror buff. So, anyway, that's my take on the Oscars this year. So, whatever. Honora, yay!